Macmillan Audio presents Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Read for you by Éanna Hardwicke. Aber fühlst du nicht jetzt den Kummer? Aber spielst du nicht jetzt Schach? But don't you feel grief now? But aren't you now playing chess? Ludwig Wittgenstein, Philosophical Investigations. Part 1. Chapter 1. Didn't seem fair on the young lad. That suit at the funeral, with the braces on his teeth, the supreme discomfort of the adolescent. On such occasions, one could almost come to regret one's own social brilliance. Gives him the excuse, or gives him in any case someone at whom to look pleadingly between the mandatory handshakes. God love him. Nearly 23 now, Ivan the Terrible. Difficult, actually, to believe the suit on him. Picked it up perhaps in some little damp-smelling second-hand shop for the local hospice, paid in cash, rode it home on his bicycle crumpled in a reusable plastic bag. Yes, that in fact would make sense of it, would bring into alignment the suit in its resplendent ugliness and the personality of the younger brother, 10 years younger. Not without style in his own way. Certain kind of panache in his absolute disregard for the material world. Brains and beauty, an aunt said once. About them both. Or was it Ivan Brains and Peter Beauty? Thanks, I think. He crosses Watling Street now towards the apartment that is not an apartment, the house that is not a house. 11 or is it 12 days since the funeral, back in town. Back at work, such as it is. Or back anyway to Naomi's place. And what will she be wearing when she answers the door? Slides his phone from his pocket into the palm of his hand as he reaches the front step. Cool tactility of the screen as it lights under his fingers, typing. Outside. Evening's drawing in now and she's back at her lectures, presumably. No reply, but she sees the message, and then the predictable sequence, the so familiar and by now indirectly arousing sequence of sounds as behind the front door she comes up the old basement staircase and into the hall. Classical conditioning. How did it take so long to figure that out? Common sense. Not that. Everyday experience. The relationship of memory and feeling. The opening door. Hello, Peter, she says. A cropped cashmere tank top, thin gold necklace, and black sweatpants fitted slim at the ankle. Not elasticated, she hates that. Bare feet. May I come in? He asks. Down the staircase and into her room without seeing any of the others. Fairy lights glowing dim pinpricks against the wall. Takes his shoes off, leaves them by the door. Laptop lying splayed open on the unmade mattress. Fragrance of perfume, sweat, and cannabis, in whose blent air all our compulsions meet. Curtains hanging closed, as always. Where have you been? She asks. I'm afraid something came up. She's looking at him and then not looking, with a scoff. Off on a late summer holiday, were you? She asks. Naomi, sweetheart, he says in a friendly voice. My dad died. Stunned, she turns to look, saying, You're... Then she falls silent. Jesus, she adds. Oh my God, fuck, Peter, I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I sit down? They sit in the mattress together. Christ, she says, then... You okay? Yeah, I think so. She's looking down at the soles of her feet, crossed on the mattress. Blackened with the dirt that never seems dirty exactly. You want to talk about it? She asks.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?